Hello and welcome to PiPad Mathematics. This is Professor Lamb, and here's another video on an app that I use and like. This one is by Rubber Chicken Apps, and it's called 100s board. That's the number 100 S board, and it is an app on working with a hundreds board and helping to build kind of numeration and number theory, or not so much number theory but number concepts for our early learners. And so what I've done is on that main site you can select the question mark, and it tells you kind of what each option is, and just a quick introduction. If I were to select a number, say 67, it would turn red. If I selected it again, it would go blank, and I select it a third time and it comes back to the number. If I select one of these buttons on the left for each row, then everything in the row turns red. If I select it again, everything disappears, and then everything returns on the third click. Now the same thing is true for the columns. Where I select a column, it turns red, it disappears, and then it reappears. I can take these icons here, these buttons if you will, the nice alien, and I can cover up a number. I can take just the colored, it's a transparency disc that will cover over, and you can still see the number underneath it. And I can press this return button and it returns everything of that color. Meaning if I have some reds and yellows and greens and various oranges and different kind of discs out on my hundreds board, if I want to return only the green ones, well, I didn't have any. If I want to return any of the blue ones, only the blue comes back, and return the orange, return the yellow, and return the red. Now I can count in ones, and so of course we're counting in ones already. If we count in twos, then all the twos get highlighted and you can see the pattern. If I want to count in sevens, then we can see if we find a pattern in this counting in sevens. And so it helps build that idea of counting, skip counting for each of the numbers. And with this, let's say I wanted to count in twos, but then I wanted to count in threes with my green tile. So count by 3, and then 6, and then 9, and 12, and 15, and 18, and we go through this. Well, what we notice is we can see that when we count by twos and we count by threes, we can see what the common multiples are, to where 6 was a red number, meaning it was counted by twos, and it's also covered up by this green disc, so therefore it is counted is a multiple of 3. So 6 would be a common multiple, and it would in essence be the least common multiple between 2 and 3. And of course this helps out when you're finding the least common denominator and understanding that pattern there. So we have a hundreds board. I can return all of my discs. I can, count in all the ones, and so everything goes back to normal. And so it's a really good app. It's really user friendly, and I don't believe it costs anything. It may be 99 cents, but it's not very expensive. So thank you for watching. This is again PiPad Mathematics, and I am Professor Lamb.